Hi, welcome. My name is Alex, and this is a 30-minute Vinyasa Flow. So Vinyasa is a faster style of yoga. We connect our movement with our breath. If you are new to yoga, then I would advise you to just listen to your body in some of these poses. If some of the poses do not feel good to the body, then just find rest in a child's pose, which is the pose that we will start with. Or if we're standing, find rest in mountain pose. But we are going to get started here in a child's pose, bringing your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. Extending your arms forward and melting the forehead down towards the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Pressing your upper body down towards the floor as you push the hips back towards the heels. Just noticing your breath here, breathing in deeply through the nose. Exhale slowly. Noticing the rise and the fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Just getting grounded here into this present moment. And during your class today, noticing how your body feels in each of these poses and moving away from what does not feel good. I call this honoring your body. And just as you honor your body in the foods that you eat, in the clothes that you wear, honor your body on your yoga mat. Challenge yourself, get a little out of your comfort zone, but don't push way past your limits. So on your next inhale, coming to this tabletop position, hands and knees, your wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Do some gentle movement here with cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze high, cow. And exhale, round your back, chin to chest for cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. On your exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Send your gaze between your legs. Taking your upper body, melt it back towards the tops of the legs and see if you can press those heels down a little closer towards the floor here. Then take your dog for a walk. Bend one knee at a time, feeling that stretch into the hamstrings. Finding stillness back to down dog. On your inhale, high plank, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, high plank, engage your core. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale to high plank. Stay here. Drop your heels to the right. Side plank. Lift your left hand high to the ceiling. Send your gaze up to the fingers. Notice the right hand. Press the fingertips into the floor to protect your wrist. You need to drop that bottom leg. Do so. Breathing here. Slowly come back to your high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, high plank. And this time, drop your heels to the left. Right hand to the sky. Hips are high. Breathe here. Press the fingertips into the floor. Bring your hand back, high plank. Inhale where you are. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, tabletop position. Coming into a bird dog. Straighten out the left leg behind you. Right hand reaches forward. Now, notice the belly button. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Breathing here. Then from here, drop the right hand down. Keep that left leg extended long. Breathing here. Now take your right leg, kickstand it to the right. We're going to come into a gate pose. Drop your left foot down and rise here. Arms to a T, hips are square to the long side of the mat. Drop your left hand to left leg, right arm up and over. Breathing into the right side of the body. On your next inhale, bring your arms back to a T. Exhale, drop the right hand down, left leg parallel to the earth. Reach that left hand high to the ceiling. Maybe you bend into that left knee, grabbing that left ankle with the left hand. Coming back to tabletop, release the foot, hands and knees. Cat and cow twice. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Bird dog on the other side. Straighten out the right leg behind you. Reach the left hand forward. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Breathe here. Coming into that gate pose on the other side, take your left hand back down to the floor. You're going to kickstand the left leg to the left. Drop the right foot and rise, arms to a T. Hips are square to the long side of the mat. Right hand to right leg, left arm up and over. Breathing into the left side of the body. Coming into kneeling half moon B. Inhale, rise. Plant your left hand down. Right leg parallel to the earth. Send your gaze to the right hand, reaching high towards the sky. Keeping your right foot flexed. Maybe you bend the knee, grabbing that foot. Squeezing the shoulder blades together here. Breathe. Coming back into that kneeling half moon B. And then tabletop, cat and cow twice. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. This time, bend your knees and look to the top of the mat. Baby step or a big step. Forward fold. Gaze between the legs, hips are high. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. It's releasing tension from the hips. Notice the neck. There's no wrinkle in the neck. Find stillness. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Sweep your arms up. And exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Coming into a sun salutation here. Option for a chaturanga or lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, lower down or chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to the top of the mat. Baby step or big step, you're in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Sweep your hands high. Exhale, mountain pose. One more time. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, lower down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, child's pose. 2 cleansing breaths here. Inhale in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. 1 more inhale. And sigh. Begin to walk your hands to the right. Bring them off the mat. Left hand may stack on right. Lean into that left shoulder. Then walk your hands back to center. To the left, off the mat. Right hand stacks on left and lean into the right shoulder. Walking your hands back to center. Coming into tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, mountain climber plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. 1 more time. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, mountain climber plank. Inhale, 3-legged. Stepping through, warrior 2. Pivot the left heel, rise. Gaze to the right middle finger. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Triangle, straighten your front leg. Reach your right hand forward and down. Gaze to that left hand. Breathe into the left side body and the right inner thigh. On your next inhale, rise, warrior 2. Hands to heart, skandasana. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Option to plant the left hand down, reach the right hand high to the ceiling. Hands to heart, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Plant the right hand down, left hand reaches high. Bring your hands to heart and rise. Turn the toes out to face the corners of the mat. Arms to a T, then cactus the arms. Palms are facing me here. Coming into a goddess squat. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into those knees. Keep the booty tucked in. Inhale, star. Reach your hands high. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. 1 more time. Exhale, goddess. Inhale to star. Bring the hands behind you, interlock the fingers, turn the toes in, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, fold forward. Gaze between the legs. Fingers go high. Breathing into the inner thighs, the lower back, the glutes. Releasing the hands down under the nose. Walk the hands to the right foot. Turn all the toes to face forward. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Staying here or take a vinyasa, shifting forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more times. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Stepping through, warrior 2. Pivot the right heel. Turn to the long side of the mat. On your exhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe here into the left side of the body. Inhale back, warrior 2. Triangle, straighten the front leg. Reach that hand forward and down. Gaze high to the right hand. Breathing here. On your next inhale, rising back, warrior 2. Hands to heart, skandasana. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Plant the right hand down, left hand to the sky. Doing the same thing, mirroring the other side. Breathe here. Hands to heart, bend the left knee, straighten the right. Left hand to the floor, right hand high. Hands to heart, come to center. Arms to a T, cactus. Doing the breathing here. Coming into that, coming into goddess pose here on this side. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star, reach your hands high. Exhale, goddess. One more. Inhale to star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale to star. Fingers behind, interlock, toes point in. Coming into wide-legged fold. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, hinge forward. Breathing here. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Let it out. One more. Inhale. And let it go. Release the hands under the nose. Walk the hands to the left foot. Turn the toes to face the front of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take a vinyasa. Shifting forward, high plank. Lower down or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Adding on to our sequence. Right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more times. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, step the foot. Warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior. And exhale, triangle. Staying here or half moon B, left hand in front of the, right hand in front of the right foot, left leg parallel to the earth. As you reach that left hand high, gazing to the floor or challenging yourself a little bit more. Maybe you slowly send your gaze to that left hand. I'm going to fall out of it with that. Been working on it. Not quite there yet. You want to go further. Maybe you bend into the left knee and grab the foot with the left hand. Breathing here. Now slowly release. Warrior 2, take your time, rise. Reverse the warrior. Back to warrior 2, Skandasana. Hands to heart, bend the left knee, straighten the right. Then bend the right, straighten the left. Go side to side like this. Showing some more love to those inner thighs. When your left knee is bent, keep it there. Turn all the toes to face the back of the mat. We're in a low runner's lunge. Breathing here. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Simple twist. Plant that left hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take a vinyasa. Shifting forward, high plank, lower down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. 1 more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Beautiful. Inhale, 3-legged. And exhale, step it through. Warrior 2. One last time on this side. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale to triangle. Stay here in triangle, or you know where we're going. Half moon B. Left hand in front of the left foot. Right leg parallel to the earth. Maybe you gaze slowly to that right hand, or keep your gaze to the floor. Maybe you bend the right knee, reach for that right foot. I'm a little tighter on this side compared to the other, so I'm going to keep that leg extended. Breathing here. With control, release the foot, coming back to warrior two. Skandasana. Bend the right, straighten the left. Bend the left. And flow side to side like this. Next time the right knee is bent, walk the hands to the foot, turn the toes to face the front of the mat. Low runner's lunge. Left hand to the floor. Right hand high, simple twist. Breathe in here. Bringing that right hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take your last vinyasa, shifting forward, high plank. Lower down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale to child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. And just breathe. 2 cleansing breaths, inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Very slowly shifting forward. Tabletop, tuck your toes, down dog. Begin to walk your hands towards the feet, coming into a malasana yogi squat at the back of your mat. Bringing your hands to your heart. Elbows are going to be pressing into those knees here. And just close your eyes and notice the crown of the head reaching high towards the ceiling. Your groin is reaching down towards the floor. Breathing here. Option here is to come into a crow pose if that is in your practice. Crow pose is an arm balance. And if you are new to learning crow pose, feel a little uncomfortable, worried that your forehead's going to bump into the floor, then grab some pillows and put it about 6 inches away from your head. So as you lean forward, you can have a little support in case you begin to fall forward onto your forehead. And so from here, for crow pose, bringing those hands directly under the shoulders, lift those hips high. Creating that shelf with your triceps, bend your elbows as they point towards the back of the mat. Come onto those tippy toes, bringing the knees onto the triceps. Gaze forward. Oftentimes you want to try to gaze towards your feet. Keep your gaze forward. Maybe you lift one foot. Touch it down. Lift the other foot. Touch it down. Maybe you lift both. Breathing here. Holding your crow pose for as long as you desire. Coming back into malasana. That doesn't feel good on the wrist. And if you're in crow, coming back to your yogi squat, reach your hands forward and plop down onto the booty. No fancy way to do it. We're just plopping right on down. Straighten those legs out in front of you. Feet are flexed. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, hinge forward. Seated forward fold. Breathe into the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. Just slowing down and relaxing here. As we come into our pigeon pose, walk your hands back towards you. Cross that right leg in front of you as you straighten out the left leg behind you. Coming to the forearms, I like to stack my hands one on the other to rest my forehead down. Just keeping your right foot flexed, breathing into your right hip. Noticing any tension you feel, send your breath there. Just relax a little bit more in this posture. On your next inhale, slowly press your hands up Come onto that right hip to straighten the legs out in front of you. Same thing, other side. Cross the left leg in front, bringing the right leg behind you here. Keep your left foot flexed. Hands can stay on the floor. Like I said, I like to stack my hands and rest the forehead down, almost like a little pillow. Breathing into your left hip. Just letting go. Letting go of tension and worry, stress, any grief. Just letting go of the things that don't serve you. Making room for what does. It's amazing that we tend to focus on things that really don't matter. Just notice that in your day. Maybe you make that a challenge to just notice what you focus on a lot. And I bet you a lot of the things that you focus on, just like me, I'm guilty. A lot of the things you focus on, they're probably not that important in the grand scheme of things. Slowly push your hands into the mat. Rise. Come into the left hip and straighten the legs out in front of you. We're going to come onto the back. Reach your hands forward. Engage your core. Slowly lower down like you're holding onto a rope. Reach your arms up and overhead. Full body stretch. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side. One of my favorite spinal twist. We're going to keep this right knee drawn into the chest here. Straighten out your left leg. Now, you might need to take that left foot to kind of scoot your hips over a little bit to the right. Keep both feet flexed. We're going to take this right leg and cross it over the body. Bringing that right arm out to that half T. Keep that right shoulder melted down to the floor. Breathe into the spine. Two more deep breaths. And one more. Slowly releasing and rolling back over onto the back, hugging the knees in. Same thing, other side. Straighten the right leg. Use that right foot to shift the hips over to the left, just a hair. And then cross the left leg over the body. That left arm comes out to that half T. Melt the left shoulder down to the floor. Breathing into the side body and the shoulders. Two more deep breaths. And one more. Slowly rolling over onto the back here. Drawing your knees towards the armpits for happy baby. Breathing into the inner thighs. You can be still or rock side to side, whatever feels good. Maybe you straighten one leg. And then the other leg. Maybe you straighten both legs. I love rocking side to side. It just feels so good on the lower back. And it's just kind of fun. You know, I have two kids, and I remember when they were little enough to do just happy baby, rock side to side, holding their feet, like silly little giggles that they made. And be super still. Bring your feet to the bottom corners of the mat. And arms by your side. Snuggle the shoulder blades under here. Inhale in. Just let it go. Letting it all go. Just relaxing. For your final pose of Shavasana. Slowly beginning to bring movement to your fingers and toes. Nodding your head side to side. Rolling over onto the right side into the fetal position. Pause. Inhale in. Let go. Slowly coming to rise here. Bringing your hands to heart. Thanking you for showing up and rolling out your mat. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you in this yoga session. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Yoga with Alex Bogart and follow me on Instagram at Alex Bogart Yoga. I look forward to guiding you in more yoga sessions here on YouTube or in studio. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.